Hey guys, David here. Still at home recuperating from surgery. I originally intended on going back to work the day after surgery because I was being overly optimistic, but have doctor's orders to stay home until Tuesday when I have an appointment. So that was kind of nice to stay home and take it easy and recuperate. But the point of this video is to do a VR for Jonathan Piper X1X. I just watched his video. He introduced the VR, the giveaway. He's asked us to talk about the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to us and one that we were caught in. Well, in my age, I've had a lot of embarrassing moments, but I guess in the last 10 years or so, one that stands out happened to me at work. And I just started working for the County of Kern as a social worker. And the building that I work in is a 2-story building. There are about 1,500 employees there, and a lot of clients running around. So back when I first started, this is probably within the first year of working there, we had to go downstairs and meet with our clients. And we had some rooms we'd have to talk with them. So one time I went down there, and I was with a client, and I had to go back up to my cubicle upstairs. Before that, I needed to use the restroom. So I wasn't overly familiar with the building at that time, but usually when you go down a hallway and there's a restroom, there are only 2 doors, one on the left, one on the right, both restrooms. So I wrongly assumed that the one opposite the women's room would be the men's restroom. So without giving it much thought, I charged into what I thought was the men's restroom. So I charged in there without really looking around. There was no one else in there. And I went in a stall, locked the door, and all of a sudden I heard women's voices. And I thought, oh crap, what is going on? So I thought, I have gone the wrong way. What do? Do I sit here and hide? I don't really want to be in there for any longer than I have to. So I immediately opened the door. By that time, there were about 3 women who had come into the restroom, and I just said, I'm very sorry, I mistakenly came in here, and I, went out. But after I got out, I was so worried. I was embarrassed for sure, but I was so worried that I was going to get fired because, things being as they are nowadays, you just can't really stumble into a women's restroom and have to expect nothing in return. So I went upstairs. I had to deal with, finishing up with my client. I was worried the whole time. I thought I'm going to be called in and I'm going to get fired. So I ended up that afternoon going into the department head's office because I felt so worried. And I basically told him what I had done. He just laughed and said, I'm sorry for your luck and all that. But luckily, there weren't any repercussions. I didn't have to go to any special classes or anything else. But man, that was embarrassing. And that was like the first year of employment, and I thought for sure that I was going to get canned for mistakenly going into the women's restroom. And that's just not something you do. And I never made that mistake again, but it was so weird to me. Why would they have 2 women's restrooms across from each other? Normally there's always a men's across from women's. Well, that's what you get for assuming things. Anyway, Jonathan, that's my embarrassing story, at least one of them that comes to mind. That's in the last 10 years. I've done a lot of silly things. Some I won't admit to in a video. I just can't talk about them. They are too painful and embarrassing, and I just can't do it. I hope that one suffices. And Jonathan, man, your subscriber count is just crazy. Over 1,000 subscribers. That's awesome. And I know why. You're a great storyteller. You have a great channel, and I really enjoy it, and others do as well. So thanks, guys, for listening. God bless you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. God bless.